Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy C Will back to you with another video. And man, it is Amazon Prime Day, but not just Prime Day just yet, but it's going to be the 16th and the 17th. And this is the day before. Today is July the 15th. And I'm excited. Why? Because I have my oldest daughter who's going to college and she's going to be moving into a dorm real soon. And guess what they need? Laptops. What I'm going to share with you today is one of the laptops that we were able to get for her. First and foremost, I was looking for a really good deal. And what I found out was the Thinkbook. This is Lenovo. I don't know if you could be able to see that. It's a pretty large box, but we're pretty close. And we're going to unbox this today. So this is the Lenovo Thinkbook 14 G6 ABP. And that last part has to deal with AMD. And so, yeah, this particular unit, and I'm going to get into all of the specs, but it does come with the Ryzen 7 CPU. Yeah, 8 cores, 16 threads. But we're not going to get too deep into all the nitty gritty when it comes to that, except when we unbox this. But again, she's going to college. I picked this up from Best Buy. Yeah, I shop in Best Buy from time to time, but I picked up in Best Buy because I wanted to get their protection plan. So with Geek Squad, they have an accidental protection plan. So I definitely got a 1-year coverage with that because, yeah, she's in college. Yeah, you already know accidents, things could go wrong and all the different type of stuff. But this particular unit, I was doing a lot of searching around and I was trying to find something that was, I wanted to make sure that I have a balance between performance and cost. And so I got this from Best Buy for $719.99. But because it's Amazon Prime Day, they are actually doing a sale on Amazon, which I wish I would have seen before, but it's okay. $639.99. So let me tell you something special about that. It's Amazon Prime Day. That's the deal that's going on right now because it's the 15th, but it could be cheaper. So make sure that you hit the affiliate links down in the link below if you want to get a good deal on this laptop as I go through some of the specs and a lot of the reasons why I actually chose this particular laptop. And maybe this could be able to help you in your journey to, maybe you're a college student watching this video right now. You're trying to figure out what would be something that's good for you. Maybe you're trying to use this for business. Maybe you're a parent that's trying to find something for your child and you don't want to break the bank. Well, I think this is a perfect device. So let's get into it. Okay, we got a knife on deck and let's take a look. So this came in the mail the other day. Again, I got this from Best Buy, but this is definitely cheaper. So it's at what, 60? It's about 80 bucks cheaper on Amazon, which is that's a huge saving. You know, you can actually use that money towards maybe some accessories, you know, and all that different type of stuff, you know, versus trying to buy this on Best Buy's website. But it's been a while. I have another review that's going to be coming up with the M3 MacBook Pro that came out last year. And speaking of last year, this particular model, I'm going to tell you the model number is 21K J000EUS. I will put that in the description below. But this particular model was announced back in September of last year, 2023. So this particular unit is not that old, but I am going to give you a rundown of the specs while I pull this out the box. So this particular laptop comes with the AMD Ryzen 7 7730U. That's an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. So what that means is that from a performance standpoint, you're definitely on the top end when it comes to laptops. And when I say performance, that means that if you're multitasking, you're doing certain things. This is not a gaming laptop. It doesn't come with a graphics card, only integrated graphics into the actual CPU itself. And if you're not familiar with that, that just means that it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card for gaming. But this does allow you to be able to do everything that you need to do as a student, business owner, when it comes to running presentations, doing spreadsheets, maybe doing some coding and you know, different things of that nature. So this is what this particular laptop is for. You know, even maybe some type of workstation work, because 8-core, 16 threads is actually pretty good. You know, so looking at this, and as I continue to run down the stack real quick, so I can get this out the way. This comes with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 RAM. It also is upgradable to 64 gigabytes if you need that amount of RAM. It comes with 512 gigabytes of SSD M.2 storage, and I think it comes with an additional M.2 storage drive if you wanted to expand. So one of those slots will support up to 1 terabyte, and the other slot will support up to 2 terabyte. So you can put two M.2 drives in. It comes with one. It has an SD card reader. This particular model comes with a 1080p screen. So it's actually a little bit weird because it's a 14-inch screen on the actual laptop. The camera on here, the actual webcam, is also 1080p. It comes with the integrated 45-watt battery, which the power adapter is USB-C slim. It's a Walmart power adapter, 65 watts. You can actually charge this up from 0 to 50% within 30 minutes. And that is insane. Now I'm gonna tell you the reason why that is significant when it comes to students and also business owners, because let's be real, you could kind of integrate both of these in the same. But if you forget to, you're getting ready to go to class, or you're getting ready to have a particular function, and you forgot to charge the actual laptop, well, guess what? In 30 minutes, you could get, you could charge this thing up to 50%. I think that is phenomenal for a lot of different reasons. And I'm pretty sure if you're in your second year of college and you're in the market for another laptop, you already know by now how, how that could save you a lot of time, and you could be a little bit more efficient, when going to your classes and everything. So just keep that in mind as, you take a look at this. These specific resolution on this 14-inch screen. It's a WUXGA, so it's 1920 by 1200. It's a little bit higher than what you would get with the regular 1080p screen. Here's an IPS display, and it gets up to 300 nits with the anti-glare coating. And this is pretty dope. And the reason being is because this also has a multi-touch screen. This thing, yeah, it does. Now, this is a touch screen. I don't necessarily, you can have fun with it, but to be honest with you, my thought process is when, because you can touch on the screen doesn't necessarily mean that you need to touch on it. You definitely want to make sure that you limit the amount of wear and tear that you would place on a laptop. Touching the screen, and doing all those different type of things definitely puts you into a situation, and man, that is beautiful. So this is, I believe this color is called an Arctic Gray. And yeah, the surface treatment is anodizing sandblasting. So it's aluminum, top and bottom. So you got a Lenovo Thinkbook here, and yeah, this is actually pretty dope. Looking on the back here, we definitely have the actual the rubber grommets to having this sit up off of the table. You have your holes right here for the fans. You got the speakers here on the side, and we're actually definitely going to some of the ports. Getting to the ports, let's actually start on the right side of the laptop, and let's make sure that you can actually see that in the video. So this particular port right here is a Kingston Nano security slot. I think for like the business people, you kind of use that definitely within the workplace and things of that nature. We have an Ethernet port right here. This is an RJ45 port. And then this actual port right here is a USB 3.2 Gen 1. And I'll go into the differences between Gen 1, Gen 2, but it's about the actual bandwidth and stuff like that. And then we also have a SD card reader. If you're doing anything, maybe, a little bit of photography, maybe you're saving something from a presentation or whatever it is that you're using, whether it's for school or for work or whatever the case may be, you have all of these slots here available. And then if we go to the left side of the actual laptop, we have more ports. So on this port right here, it's a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2. So that has a higher bandwidth. So the actual Gen 1 is like 10 gigabits per second. This Gen 2 port is 20 gigabits per second. And then this a regular USB-C, USB A port. This is the USB 3.2 Gen 1, this is also considered to be an always on port. So I think even when the actual laptop is closed, you can actually still be able to have particular items charged and things of that nature. We have a HDMI port, and I believe this is a HDMI 2.1 port, if I'm not mistaken. And also, we're being able to, hook this up to TVs, projectors, and all that good stuff. Yes, it is a 2.1 port. We have two USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports, and then we have two Gen 1. So the USB-C here are Gen 2. This USB port is a Gen 1, and then the other one is also a Gen 1. And so again, the Gen 1s are 10 gigabits per second, and the Gen 2s are 20 gigabits per second. And so this also comes with a headphone jack. So I know this is the last of a dying breed. This particular laptop also comes with Bluetooth support. And I believe on the Bluetooth front, this comes with Bluetooth 5.3. The Wi-Fi chip that's in this particular laptop is Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax. So it definitely gives you a wide spectrum of being able to get those fast Wi-Fi speeds, wherever you are within inside buildings, and taking this on the go. Maybe you're going to Starbucks or whatever the case may be. You could be able to take advantage of those things. The Ethernet port on here is a gigabit Ethernet port. So that's another thing that would be good too, if you need that type of speed, for the things that you may be doing. This laptop comes with Windows 11 Pro. So that is pretty dope. You get more features inside of the Pro version of Windows, so you don't have to worry about trying to upgrade, or do anything with that. It comes with Windows 11 Pro. That's pretty dope. It comes with the 30-day free trial of Office 365. But because I pay for Office 365, I'm definitely going to be adding my daughter on to as a member of my account. So if you if you already have Office 365, you pay for the subscription like I do, just know that you don't have to get a separate subscription. You can just add your child on to as a member of the subscription that you already have. I think you could do up to 5, if I'm not mistaken. So you could have 5 members up, and they could be able to access and use the same subscription that you're using. So that is pretty cool. Obviously, if you're, saying if you're, and I say child, but if you're young adults, is working and they want to, get their own thing because they're trying to hide whatever they're doing inside their Excel spreadsheet, then by all means, they could be able to do the same thing. And that is a joke. I don't know if they're trying to hide anything or not, but it's just another cost that they don't have to worry about. This also, so I'm going to open this up here. It comes with a 1-year warranty from Lenovo. It is a carrier or carry-in warranty. And here you actually have, it tells you a few things about like shortcuts and the charging features and all that stuff about the laptop. And as you can see on the screen here, it definitely has the anti-glare coating that's on it. The webcam sits up top in the front here, so you can see that. And the keyboard. Now with the keyboard, the keys actually feel pretty good. They have kind of like a rubbery type feel to them, but it looks like it's definitely comfortable with typing. And as you can see here, Ryzen 7 7000 series, AMD Radeon integrated graphics that's on here. And the power button that you can see right here is also has a fingerprint reader inside of it. And that's pretty cool, which, when logging into Windows and logging into a laptop, it definitely saves time, when it comes to doing that. And so, I haven't done actual, another thing I want to show you here at the top for the actual webcam. Let me see if I could kind of zoom in just a bit, if you can see that. There is a switch up at the top that allows you to be able to, so I know you saw that turn red, that allows you to be able to cover up the webcam. So that's pretty cool. So you don't have to use any tape or anything of that nature. And also at the top here, it looks like they also has either sensors or those maybe microphones for the actual laptop itself. And yeah, it's definitely lightweight. So the actual weight of the laptop is 3 pounds. So definitely it's 14-inch inside, so definitely portable. but also still having a pretty, it's bigger than a 13-inch. And I've had a 13-inch MacBook Air before. And that screen size is pretty good, but 13 inches is kind of cramped. So 14 is kind of like a sweet spot. So definitely, being able to travel, since for my daughter, she could put it in a backpack, maybe throw it in a purse, depending on the size purse, but it's definitely light. So 3 pounds, she could be able to carry it around without it hurting her back, along with other things that she's going to be doing from going from class to class. And yeah, I think I kind of hit all of the specs on this particular laptop. I am going to cut it on so you can see what the screen looks like. But definitely, if this is something that you want to pick up again, right now, this is currently available on Amazon because Prime Day starts tomorrow, July the 16th. I am putting this video up tonight, real quick, fast and hurry, so you can definitely be able to take a look at it. $639 is awesome. Again, I paid $80 more with Best Buy. If you like to shop at Best Buy, okay, great. But if I was you and you're trying to find something that's great in performance and also that's cost saving, that has great battery life, and speaking of battery life, there was, I think this has a certification from Mobile Mark 25. And I think this lasts about between 9 to 10 hours of battery life on this particular thing for like playback and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you're doing something a little bit more intensive, even if you was able to get 7 hours out of it, I think that's phenomenal, especially, you don't have to sit by a charger, by a wall outlet and stuff like that, in order to be able to use the laptop the way that you need to use it within a lecture. Maybe, you're in a library, or maybe you're doing something where you may not necessarily be in a situation where you could be able to charge it. But if you do need to charge it, it definitely has a rapid charging that you can be able to get within 30 minutes. 50%, 30 minutes is pretty dope. So again, definitely make sure that you hit the links down in the description below. Even if you're a grandparent looking to buy this for your grandchild, for school, regular parent, or if you want to just use it for business, definitely when you use the affiliate links in the description below, there's no additional cost to you, but it helps out the channel. Let me know what you think about this. I'm going to turn this on for the first time so you can be able to see what this looks like. Okay, so this looks like I actually need to give it a little charge before I turn it on. But before I do that, another thing I want to show you what the actual charger looks like. I forgot to go over that part while I was over here just thinking about it. So USB-C charger, and it's a pretty small brick. So this definitely works. And it has the actual protective coating that's on here, and you can actually take this off. You were searching this particular model, or if you just wanted to know, oh, okay, hey, what is it? And as you can see here, it says 65 watts. But maybe you were just Googling, okay, hey, what's a good laptop? You know what I'm saying? What's something that's going to work? Again, this is not a gaming laptop, but definitely, it will definitely be more than enough to be able to get the job done in whatever situation that your student, or maybe you're looking, this from a business standpoint, it can definitely get the job done if you know what I mean. All right, so let's plug this up. All right, so we're gonna plug this up here on the side here. And again, the power button has an integrated fingerprint reader. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, it is booting up here for the first time. And this is a good scenario to look at that anti-glare screen. I have a couple of lights that's here, and cool. And so this is Windows, and this is what it looks like when you boot it up for the first time. I'm not going to go through because my daughter actually needs to set up her own stuff. But I definitely just want to make sure I showed you what this looks like. It was coming on for the first time. And again, this is a 1920 by 1200 resolution screen. And it gets up to 300 nits. And 300 nits is pretty bright. So even if you need to use this outside, you should definitely still be pretty good. Obviously in extreme, sunlight, it's going to be hit and miss when you're trying to do certain things. But I believe you should be good to go. So again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm glad I was able to pick this up. And you know, my daughter, she's been asking me, okay, hey, what type of laptop? She wants to get like skins for it and all that different type of stuff. If I know where she got her skins from, I would definitely put that down in the link below. But if you're looking for something great, something sturdy, from a relatively good company, which Lenovo is, they do a lot of business stuff with different corporations and everything. I believe this is something that's good to go. And again, this video is not sponsored, but Lenovo, if you would like to sponsor me, by all means. But no, came out of the pocket, you know, with my own money on this one. And yeah, we're going to see. We'll come back within 90 days to see how this pans out. But I believe it's going to be pretty good. See y'all in the next video. Peace.